What's up, everybody? Brett here, back with a second day of some more Battle Brothers. Guys, I just want to say first off, right off the top, thank you so much for all the support on the first video. I think we hit 1,000 views sub 24 hours. Unbelievable. That might be the most successful video I've ever put up on YouTube. I know it's not because you guys love to see me or listen to me, but mostly because Battle Brothers is a sick game, and it's still getting a lot of love years and years after its release. So, kudos to all of us. I'm stoked to still be playing this game after all this time. We are starting a new anatomist run because our last one was cursed, but not really. It was mostly, if you guys have ever played Darkest Dungeon, all the quotes like, overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. That's what came to mind with that ridiculous start that I tried to do yesterday. Trying to go for like the cool bastard play and you know, spending almost all of our gold on that instead of getting a nice, you know, well-rounded group of early brothers to take on early challenges. I doomed us. I doomed us all. And I wanted to start a new one, Colloquial Hole. Probably should have been the name of this company. We are the Colloquial Holes. Let's go. Okay. Let's quickly get refamiliar with our brothers again. So we've got Erling the Curious, who is fearless. He's going to be our hybrid once again. We've got... oh no, Willibald the Mortician is Craven, which has a little bit of a benefit to it being content to be in reserve, but the minus 10 resolve sucks. But that's okay, honestly not that bad. This is our Swords and Boardsman, starting with a dagger. Then we have Riemann the Slow. Minus 10 initiative and then Night Blind kind of sucks. But, alright. We've already gone over pretty much all of this stuff. Probably not much reason to go over all of it again. But here we are, guys. The new map, the new seed. Ready to go. And you guys seem to be very receptive to my idea to do a split campaign, which I'm stoked about. So, we did save our Oath Takers run. So we'll be trying to push through with that one. And just this Anatomist run is the one that we're going to be starting over with. So we'll see how it goes. With our massive starting funds... We need to play Battle Brothers the way it's intended, which is to hire a bunch of low tier dudes. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're tempting me right off the bat. Retired soldiers. Look, we could buy an Oath Taker. Okay. I'm getting sidetracked. Getting sidetracked already. Double monks. I do see that they have yet another anatomist. I'm not sure what the benefit is to picking these guys up if their stats always suck. But I do like the idea of grabbing as many of these dudes as possible just for the flavor of the run. However, the long-term flavor of the run does suffer because the more different diverse backgrounds you have, the more ways you have to interact with the Battle Brothers world. So there is benefit to getting a lot of different types of dudes. This retired soldier could be a great pickup. He comes pre-geared, a little bit leveled, and retired soldiers can make really good sergeants. So I'm tempted to do this. He's cheaper than the bastard we picked up last time. He could become old rather quickly though if he's not old already. Our other options are a fisherman. Fishermen's usually are pretty solid. Could grab a monk character. I do like to do that. We've got rat catcher and a peddler. So right now I'm leaning towards grabbing Leaf here and Eberhard. But look at the Oath Taker, oh my god. So guys, in my Oath Taker video, after I shut the video down, I ran around for like a minute just to try and see, like a test, right? To see how much Oath Takers were to recruit. And I went to a major city and my heart sank because they had an Oath Taker to recruit, but he was like 14,000. And I was like, what the hell? 14 grand to recruit one of those dudes. And I'm happy to see that they're not that expensive all the time. Because his gear wasn't that sick. I mean, he had better gear than this. He had like a step up in gear from this, even though this guy's using like a tier 3 mace. But he was 14 grand. And he probably came pre-leveled or whatever. But it was maybe the most expensive brother I've ever seen for purchase. So guys, without any further ado, we're going to grab Leaf here. And if you'd like to claim Leaf, I want to tell you guys, leave your name suggestions on the first video. That way for me, they're all compiled in one place. It's very helpful. I've got a ton of your names already in the queue ready to go. I just want to get us a slightly successful beginning here before I go through and start giving us all names, because you guys have some great name suggestions. So let's get the ball rolling before we do that. The background on Leaf here. Once a dedicated soldier in the army of a local lord, Leaf was replaced by an aspiring youngster, but a new chapter in his life was awaiting him, one where he would not need a sword to get on with his day. Time spent away from war was short-lived, as the war soon came to him. It wasn't long until he picked up arms once more. Although time away from the service has dampened his abilities, he still knows a thing or two about holding a shield wall. Let's hire him. Let's check him out. Please be good. He's a drunkard, which lowers his offensive skill, but he does have a little more damage, a little more resolve. Once again, that plays into him being an excellent sergeant, and he does have 2 points in resolve. And 2 points, 2 stars in resolve, 2 stars in melee skill, and then the 2 stars in range defense. Nah, you know, whatever. We'll probably pump that a few times. But excellent. Starts with a short sword, some decent armor. I like it. And we'll grab him Colossus right off the bat to make up for the fact that he has unbelievably low HP. Gonna want to give him as much fatigue as we can. We want to see 3 rolls here. We'll take a 3 in melee skill. I'll take the 3 in health. And this one's really debatable. You could go melee defense here, fatigue here, or even start getting the early resolve pumping. I don't know if you really want range defense this early. You just don't need it. His fatigue is honestly okay. Let's just grab a nice early resolve. I see him becoming our sergeant, if not our bannerman. How good is this? This sucks. This guy's basically not even wearing armor. You know what? I'm going to grab Eberhard as well here. And then we're going to check out... I should have checked out the markets first. The markets really will dictate what we're able to buy. But one would expect a man like Eberhard to appear after a battle, not actually participate in it. The fact that such an intelligent, albeit bizarre figure would still need a sellsword's earnings has you wondering if your own prospects of getting anywhere in this world are even worse than you realized. Get in here, man. I would love to get an Oath Taker at some point. He's paranoid, so his initiative is garbage. But extra defenses? Can't hate it. And he's disloyal. Which, you'll see here, only has the positive of being content with being in reserve. But if we ever run out of money, he's gone. His starting gear is okay-ish. And his stats are not bad. Bonus in fatigue, bonus in melee skill, and then once again range defense. I don't hate it. And that, honestly, that might be all the anatomists that we pick up. I think 4 is enough. 4 is enough to roleplay as an anatomist squad, I do believe. So we're going to want to grab more food. Let's do that before I get carried away with gear purchasing. 4 spear we can't afford. What do they have here for me? We need shields. We need a lot of shields. A lot of shields. Early bros need to have shields. We're just going to grab both of those. Do they have a quiver for me? They do. Okay. That was clutch. So our bro here, who is it? Who is it? Wait. No, it's you. Erling the Curious is going to start as an archer bro. Let's go here with Raymond. And Willibald the Mortician. That's fine. You guys have the exact same gear? Okay. You'll see here our starting funds. We're still cutting it a little short here. I mean, a knife is only 33. God, do I buy a knife and like a buckler? The thing is, I buy this and then I replace it instantly. I think we do that. Our first run-in with some thugs, we're going to be able to replace it. That super sucks. I don't know if I've ever bought a knife before. That might be world's first knife purchase in Battle Brothers. But we're good to go now. Now we can check out the contracts. You know what? Before we do that, let's check out what our brothers look like. I'm not going to change anyone yet. Okay, interesting young-looking group. Just a bunch of young creeps. And then Leaf. Okay, that haircut. Sorry, homie. The hair's got to go. I recognize your oldness. But that's no excuse for having a terrible haircut. That's a more distinguished look for a gentleman. I'm not going to give you any of the bro cuts. My dad, I think, is currently rocking that haircut. You know what? Boom. That sold me. And let's tat him up, actually. Oh, damn, the scars. You're an old, retired soldier. There's no way you made it through without a lot of scars. Check the tavern real quick. Deserted farmstead. On the plains east of here. Got it. Alright, check the missions. Something of great value has been stolen. We will accept your offer, good sir. And then here, this is perfect. So we're going to get a mission of combat, get a chance to recover stuff, and then to recover while we travel. And we're going to use our first potion. This is not a lot of cash. Unless someone attacks us. But because we're playing with the Fog of War on, the traveling caravan missions become much more important because they're basically paying us to explore the map. Okay, follow the track southeast. Got it. And man, I felt rusty playing yesterday, but I don't think my decision making was terrible. Once again, another 7. We gotta fight 7 guys. I didn't feel like my decision making was terrible, but clearly we lost a bunch, so there was something wrong there. Very dangerous weapon. I think this is called the Goendadag or whatever. It's crazy name. Would love to get some of this stuff, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna back up to this high ground. Very convenient high ground position. I don't think any of them are gonna be able to catch me here, as long as we run straight backwards. I couldn't believe I got, in the Oathtakers campaign, the battle that we did, I couldn't believe I got us kind of caught. I was running in circles and then boom, all of a sudden my guy got snatched up. Our monk character. Okay, here we go. Our boy Eberhard here's job is going to be kind of to move around and protect. We're definitely causing a bit of fatigue by going up and down the high ground, by running. We should wait here. We're going to get a better shot. And there's Erling's chances to hit are not going to be great, but these dudes are unshielded in the front. This would be the guy to shoot. The thug here. And I don't think they're coming in this turn. We'll spacebar it. This is a little dangerous. I don't like leaving him kind of high and dry out there. So we could take one aim shot for 64%, or we can take multiples at 48. I think you know what I'm going to do. And the greed was real. And maximum punished. So riposte. They have to miss in order for this to work. So shield wall plus riposte goes really well together. And I could shield wall here as well. This is going to suck. Wow, okay. I need them to come in this turn. If they don't, we just used up a lot of fatigue. Not hitting any shots last time was pretty detrimental. And we're going to go for the stab there. This is bad. The fact that they're circling me here. We're going to step in and force them to engage. We needed that kill. Mildly tricky is our movement here. They're obviously overwhelming this flank. Eberhard plus Erling are the two most vulnerable brothers we have. I could move in here and lock this guy down. I don't really need to do that though. I wish I had a better attack. Could step down here and land an attack. I think that's a good play. If I knew I could get up on the high ground, I would. Alright. Nice. I love to see that this guy has changed his position. That's great. Okay. We could really use a whiff here from this dude. Shield wall is even better. Perfect. Okay, without my shield, I'm a little scared. We'll pass. See if anyone wants to step in on us. Excellent. We really wanted those two to land. And we're bypassing his armor by using puncture. It's just puncture has a lower chance to hit. And I think it takes more fatigue. Yeah, a lot more. So I usually don't use it as much. Okay, so this is what we're going to do here. We're going to knock him off the high ground. It's going to make him retake it. Oh, this sucks. I can't attack. I can't move and attack at the same time. I'm going to step in here anyway just to give them another target. He's got full armor. So if they attack him, we're not too heartbroken about it. Man, our low fatigue is kind of killing us. Happy that this guy broke. Yeah, I'm kind of shocked I pushed him and wasn't able to move after. Okay. You've got to go. Why did we go for the kill? Let's pass here. I might be able to get this guy out of here. Why did we go for the kill there even though he was running? Because it can trigger breaking on these dudes, and it did. This guy closing the distance here was pretty rough. I'm not, man. So to step here, if I could do it, there's no way. Stepping past him, I have to step past him twice. If I step here, I just have to get away once. Odds are he's just going to smash me with the cleaver and then hit me again next turn. Let's make him have to do it. I hate that we ended up on the low ground here, just because of good positioning from the AI. Yeah, and this is what we were worried about, and now we're bleeding. We have no melee weapon to switch to. This guy's got to go, or else it's over. So we're going to bleed here. See if they're able to run. 43. Make them pay. So the bleed right now is hitting us for 5 hit points each turn for one more turn. So we're actually in the safe zone right now. We're not going to die, is basically what I mean from bleeding. Okay, that kind of sucked. Because that guy still wasn't broken yet. But here we go. Just having one additional brother made it so that the AI wasn't as good at surrounding us. Obviously, backing up and taking some high ground made them play a little bit more conservatively. Bought us maybe an extra turn to do damage. We'll run them down. And I was watching kind of the last episode too. We did get some bad rolls. I will say that. When the odds are like 74% multiple times and you basically land them like 40% of the time, you can call that bad rolls. And we did it. Not getting paid a ton for that, but we did get some loot. This is going to be better than what you're currently using, although this causes no fatigue. That's worth noting. The armor is just garbage, and thankfully we got a replacement shield for the one we lost. And we are going to replace this dagger with a short sword, although the dagger did quite well. You know what, I'm going to replace it with a spear, now that I say that. Going to give you the dagger. Give you the short sword. And let's keep a short sword in your back pocket. It's going to cost us a little bit in fatigue. But we need to have something. If someone manages to close the distance on us, we need to be able to switch to a weapon. Swords and spears, great way to start. Could equip the knife on somebody in case there's a set of armor or something that I want. The dagger's actually not bad. You saw there, it did quite a bit of work. But I'd rather just switch to a real weapon. Let's go turn in at Krakenland. And ride basically the bus all the way to our next duty station. Thank you, thank you. Anything that I need. The prices here are quite good. I feel like we should take advantage of the high prices here by getting some tools and things while we're here. We'll sell that. And we'll take this contract. Give us a chance to heal while we travel and see the world. And if a fight comes up, we're kind of happy to take it. Now, we do have this Gambison as well. We should equip that on someone. This is 65. He's rocking a male shirt. Yeah. Okay. Let's hook you up there. And let's hook you up here. I hate getting rid of the cool gear. That's the way it's got to be, I think. And we are on the edge, the absolute edge of the map. Not often you see roads, like, touching the edge of the map. Oh my god, I can't even see. It's off the screen. But here we go. Our first ambition. Sitting and jesting with the men while they check their kit, hone their blades, and mend their armor, your mind wanders off to thinking about new ideas for improving the company and its reputation across the lands. So either we develop a friendship, or let's go into the unknown and plunder a ruin. That'll probably be one of the things we do very soon. So that's a very easy ambition to fulfill. And once we get a certain amount of ambition complete, we're currently still unknown, we'll be able to unlock one of the seats here in our retinue. And we can't even look at what they are yet. Ooh, 5 Nexers. That's a good early fight for us. They're now well supplied, which is a good thing for us. Supplied with fresh wares, and many of these can now be bought for the right price. Let's see what kind of bros they have. Farmers, farmhands. Flagellant. Oh, I'd love to get a flagellant in this group. That feels very fitting. I'd love to get a flagellant, but we need cash for that. And a 2-skull mission might be a bit ambitious for us, but the prices here are good. As we sell a little bit more equipment, we'll keep the helmet. We might need it. The potion we're going to use, I probably should have used it before we started traveling. What do you need? Okay, we'll probably take this. Once again, more cash. And a chance to travel. But first, let's go hunt down these Nexers. So, there's a level 2 one in and amongst this group, for sure. At least one. Hopefully they're not all level 2, because then we're gonna get wrecked. Okay. And I say level 2 because you see the little bald guys? They're level 1. Alright, they're all level 1. That's great. Alright, 223 shots. Not surprising we whiffed there. Pass the turn. We'll just pass the turn with these. See whether or not the AI plays ball here. They do. They jump right into the spear wall, and we whiffed it. So we want to get surrounds here to increase our chances of hitting. 4 misses from our archer. Really not surprising. We'll pass here and see how they step in. Spreading the damage around usually a pretty bad idea. But I think we're going to get both of these kills. next turn here. Would have been nice to get them to start freaking out. Then their odds of hitting go way down. Yeah, that's not good. We don't have the armor really to sustain heavy damage from these guys. Yeah, Buckler, do your work. I was about to say, you better land one of these shots, or your archer privileges could be revoked. Happy to see he's not engaging. And just like that, breaking. And we're going to get some Naxur teeth used in crafting. Going to get some experience, some levels, and our first run-in with the mechanic to be able to make potions out of stuff. Hell yeah. So I think Naxur teeth are one of the things that I keep in order to measure kind of the... well, I'll talk about this in a second. That's like a big brain Battle Brothers concept. In order to kind of understand what the value of certain trade-ins or things that you buy, whether or not you're getting a good price or bad price, I recommend keeping something in your inventory that has a flat, like 100% value. Like these Jagged Fangs are worth 200, right? If they were worth 100, it kind of the same principle applies. Every town you go into, note what they will be willing to pay for Jagged Fangs. And depending on that number, you'll be able to say whether or not a town is giving you good prices or bad prices based on what you understand the kind of average to be for what they'll pay for something like Jagged Fangs. And it's a very easy number to calculate because it has a flat, like I said, 100% value. This is, 200%, but I think you guys probably get the idea. So I usually hold on to something like this, or a wolf pelt I think is like 100 or 200 or something. Anyway, the prices have changed over the years, but that is the idea. I'll probably keep this in my inventory. Now, the Potion of Flesh Knitting. If one divorces the horror of the act from its utility, there are few phenomena more marvelous in nature than an Naxur's ability to recover by eating the flesh of the dead. No longer. Now man himself may take on such qualities, and without committing crimes of conscience to boot. Reduces the time it takes to heal from any injury by 1 day down to a minimum of 1 day. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Part of me wants to like really hold on to this stuff. We'll grab student here on leaf. And just kind of see if we can, what kind of value we can get from that. This is a really good 3 roll here in melee defense. I think I'll take that. 3, 3, and 3. Not bad for an old soldier. Let's level everyone else up as well. Colossus, incredibly important early. 25% bonus HP, helping us survive many terrible hits. Riemann the Slow here could be our bannerman. Alright, I'm not going to pass up a 5 roll. Really bad fatigue HP rolls. I'll take the melee skill roll. And I'll take the 4 roll and resolve. So it seems at the moment like we might have our bannerman and our sergeant. So those rolls filled. Feels nice. A natural 4 in fatigue is great. Apologies, guys. I couldn't hit the mute button in time. Big sneezes. Alright, let's take a 4 in hit points and a 3 in melee skill. Guy has natural, really good resolve here. Despite his craven kind of messing him up. Let's go here for Eberhard. Boom, Colossus. 4, 3, 4. Very good. And then even Colossus on the archers. It's kind of a no-brainer for me. So let's take the 4 here in range skill. Happy to see that. The 3 in fatigue. And I like the natural 4 in range defense. And the 3 in melee skill is okay, though we should see better rolls than that. Let's take the 3 in hit points. Right up to 71. I talked about how important the number 71 is in the last episode. I should have climbed this mountain real quick to see what's around us. There might be something nearby that we would like to engage with. So let's look at our books. Did we add something to our books? So, monsters. Tracks your study of orc and goblin anatomy. Finding of the undead. Is there a way to, like, read this or something? Yeah, Nagzur, potion of flesh knitting. They're in the Tome of Beasts. I might have thought they were technically undead, but I guess not. Alright, so I think we're good to go on this stuff. Let's take this contract. And then that'll be it for our anatomist portion of our run today. And then we'll switch over to the oath takers. Gotta remember, though, in between episodes, I have to save the game. If I don't save the game, I'm an idiot. Nice that we're seeing another town. If I click on it as we pass through, damn it. At least I get to discover it. And this is a great town for us. It has an armor and a Fletcher. And not to mention the tavern, which is nice. Alright, let's keep going. Eisenstein. The smartest town on the map. And it even gave us visions of yet another town. This looks like a pretty good place. If I was going to give a new player in Battle Brothers advice for the early game... Oh, the brigands? Come on, man. Come on, don't be a punk. I would have happily taken that fight. If I was going to give a new player Battle Brothers advice, I would say to find an area where 3 cities meet. That's another city right there. And do all the missions. Bounce back and forth between those 3 cities. Build up a good reputation, especially if they all belong to the same faction. You'll build up a great reputation quickly. You'll make a ton of money, and you won't have to travel very far. Traveling is kind of the death of Battle Brother companies. And here we go. We made it to Weisendorf. They're now well supplied as well. We can check out our new kind of home base. They have a taxidermist, which is kind of cool. They're currently rebuilding, which means that certain supplies would be in high demand if we had wood and stuff. Even more to the north. Oh my god. I'll need some time to think about this. I'd almost prefer to go to the south because I wanted to kind of mess with some of the southern areas. But look at this. So we know that there is a town here, a town here, a town here, a town here. This is, honestly, I say look for a triangle, but this is a square. This might be an absolutely amazing area for us to quest in. Depending on the size of this city, and I can't see it, it's probably a large city. Which means we can't take quests from there. But these, between them, they all have quite a lot of stuff. This place has nothing? It does. Wow, nothing. So we might want to head back down there instead of trying to take another traveling mission. Although getting paid to go north and discover yet more cities is very tempting. But guys, I'm going to leave it there for the day. We're actually, you know what? What we're going to do is we're going to fast forward. We're going to camp. Fast forward here. And then we're going to see in the morning what kind of brothers might be available for us. Okay, some millers. That's what the town is offering us, millers. Nothing yet that we can do with the taxidermist. We just don't have the materials. And then let's check the marketplace and see if there's anything we can't live without. Decent prices on tools. You'll note the Nagzur teeth are worth 27. For those of you that are curious. And yeah. Next time, I want you guys also to chime in on who you think should get some of these potions. I definitely want to give them to brothers that'll be around for a long time. And I'm tempted right now to give the Flesh Eating Potion to Leaf. And to give the Apotheosis Potion to Riemann. But that's going to be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this part. As we go ahead, we're going to save the game. Let's give ourselves a new save. You'll be able to see all my old saves. Dirty Peasants. I mean, all these old playthroughs that we did together. Super awesome. Let's get a new save game here. And let's go Dark Brigade. Nailed it. And we survived, guys. We made it through the very earliest part, but more struggles no doubt ahead. Now on to the Oath Takers. Load it up. Where we last left off, we were in Königsmund, a decent starting city. We had a level here on Landrick. Not the best rolls. It's something like 3, 3, and 3. Something like that. Yeah, those are pretty mediocre rolls. And then let's hook him up with Colossus. Boom. Automatically up to 85 hit points, which is quite good. And remember, we picked up their version of ambitions, which are oaths, which make it so that our men don't recover from any type of injury. They do heal, though. I tested that off camera, too. That was something I wanted to make sure I understood. We do heal. We just do not recover from injuries. But we're also not paying ourselves, which is great. I forget where. Where does it show how much I'm paying? I don't remember that, guys. Off the top of my head, I don't remember where the money... I don't remember where it shows how much each guy costs. That's a thing I'm going to have to check out after. Just do not remember, sadly. We've got some cash to pay for an additional brother to join us. There's a brawler here we could look to pick up. We're going to have to fix his hair if we grab him. And there's also a caravan hand who comes expensive because he's already holding a dagger, which sort of sucks. And then there's a fisherman. I would say don't count out the fisherman either. Berthold the Bloody is, of course, outside of our purview. Heribert, though, brawlers, you can get some decent brawlers for sure. And at his cost, because he has no gear, it's not bad. Did I have some gear? Yes. I mean, I could hook him up right off the bat. Just like that. Or perhaps even a sword and buckler. I quite like the hatchet, too. I think we grab this brawler. He's so cheap. I forgot to check out his story, but let's read here. Heribert only ever had one real talent, using his fists to bloody the noses of other men and not going down no matter what. Gaining notoriety as a fighter in Königsmund meant he had to fight every single proud, boasting, and drunk man who came his way. This man could murder a rock and injure a stone. A good addition to any outfit. I love that description. He's got brute, which means his melee skill is lower. But if he hits you in the head, he does bonus damage, which, if we look here, this tries to hit in the head, I do believe. I thought this hit to the head. I thought knockout went to the head. Am I wrong? I think this does. I think flails hit to the head. They ignore shields. Yes, lash aims for the head. So that would make him like a flail user. And I think maces do have an attack that hits to the head. I don't know. Although I'm very reticent to equip a wooden flail as his go-to weapon when I have a woodcutter's axe here. See, this hits both head and body. Oh my god, axe is actually great. What was I thinking? Split hits both head and body, so he'll get bonus damage from an axe. And then as if by the graces of Anselm himself, I'll never say his name correctly, he's got Dexterous, which is giving him 5 melee skill to counter the 5 melee skill that he lost. This is another solid brother. We're getting lucky with these early brother pickups. Let's see if he can survive. I don't know. Let's give him a new haircut. You can't be on our squad and have this haircut, homie. Okay, let's not do that. We'll keep your hair color, natural hair color. What do our other brothers look like again? Beat up. Real beat up. You know what? That's nice. You're a brawler. You gotta have tattoos. You gotta have scratches. This looks like you're brawling with women. This looks like you've been brawling with flagellants. Let's just give you some sick tats. We're overdoing it, I think, a little bit with the tats. Okay, that's fine. And done. Okay. We still have a little bit of cash. If we wanted to pick up another brother, it wouldn't be the worst thing. I can afford to get rid of some of this stuff. That's all trash. That really wasn't much when you look at it. We're going to use all of our tools soon. That also sucks. What do you need from me here? Drive off brigands? We're going to try. I felt bad in the last episode for the little bit of save scumming, I guess you could call it, that we had to do. When I say feel bad, I mostly just... I know some people really hate seeing it, but I'm going to do it, guys. I'm gonna replay battles occasionally. If I have to replay a battle 3 or 4 times, I'm going to rethink the strategy. If I can't win a battle 3 times in a row, it's probably not my strategy that's the problem. It's probably something that I did wrong on the campaign map. You know what I mean? So you won't ever see me bash my head into a wall in terms of taking a basic battle 3 or 4 times. That'll never happen. So if you hate that, I don't blame you. I won't do that. Major boss battles though, which in Battle Brothers there are many now, you will see that. I will do that. Okay, this is really awkward that they started me in this hole. But there's only 5 guys. Will they let me get out of the hole? I kind of like this position for Hasso. Okay, I don't like stepping up there, but I will. Let's see how they react. Could have stepped here, would have been fine. But they're going to surround here, and they're going to move forward here. I'd rather Herbert get a nice 1v1. Okay, that's not a 1v1. I should have hit this guy. Without a doubt, I should have hit this guy. We would have had better odds. And we're going to try to cut our way to Herbert before he gets killed. But this is a fight I could see us taking more than once. He's going to try to break my badass Grail shield. And they killed him right off the bat. Unbelievable. Just no mercy. Super dead. And they broke my shield. So what we may want to do is reconsider our loadout for him. And just give him a shield to start with. We'll take this fight again. We're taking this fight again. Because I know we can do it. I mean, look how easily we dispatch them. Yeah. And Herbert is super dead. We'll take that again. Load. And load. Also, starting me in a hole was pretty crappy. I mean, come on, game. This, however, is exceptional starting position. They're going to come to us. We'll have the high ground. And what we're going to do is make a nice flat wall. Instead of taking advantage of the range of Hasso, this is also a good position here. We'll make a wall. I don't want to let them up here. You know what? We'll go here. We might let them up. Let's see how they move. I'm getting greedy. I'm getting greedy. I know it. I don't want to let them come up. There's strategic advantage to not letting them come up, and there's strategic advantage to kind of sitting right here. Let's wait. See how they move. That's a really good chance for a kill here. And an early kill will start to break them. Early breaks mean they have less chance to hit us. Okay. If I step in, I still can't hit. So we pass. A whiff there was pretty brutal. Let's let them step in on us. I don't think he'll be able to swing still, and he wasn't. So we get the high ground hit on him with a little bit of extra surround. The brother that we want taking the damage, Landrick, is the one who will take the damage. Beautiful. A little annoying that we missed our last 2 there. And that one was unbelievably painful. We had a really good chance to hit there, and now we're probably just going to get one-shotted. Check that out. Unbelievable. And we whiffed 2 72s. That hurts. So you see the cascading failures here. We need to not get hit one more time. And he went for the big swing and whiffed. But that was still horrible. And because we got the cut leg muscles, he's not going to be able to heal that. And that's 3 misses in a row on that guy. Alright, happy we broke him here, because I was kind of being a little bold by stepping in. Now we attack the dude who's managed to somehow dodge Landrick. And with that, we managed to escape death. However, cut leg muscles is a pretty brutal injury to have for, what is it, 9 more days? 10 more days? Dear God. But we did it, and a nice payday awaits us. And if it was daytime, jumping up on the mountain would have a little more value. Yeah. Getting elevation on the map gives you better vision. You can see we just kind of popped up, just for a second. But you also have to be aware that it slows you down and takes more supplies. Let's see if whatever this is going to reflect. The turning in of this will reflect the prices here. So they no longer have ambush trade routes. So I think that means the prices, they went down, I'm not going to say like a crazy amount, but they went down quite nicely for the tools. And we have to buy more. So we bought 20 more. The food is, everything's still kind of expensive if we're being real. I hate looking at bucklers. Get that out of my inventory. More contracts. Any additional men to hire? No. Could consider grabbing the caravan hand. Later on, they usually have an event that will increase the size of your, well, before your dirty minds run rampant, the size of your wagon's capacity. And that is a pretty nifty thing to have. Even if you don't or are not able to keep them for your entire campaign, it's really good to get free wagon space. That translates into a lot of benefits later on. Happy to get some additional fatigue here. That's a great pickup for us. Once again, really low in the melee skill rolls. And then I'm going to take this 4 roll here and get us out of the negatives in range defense. Though that's probably not the most valuable thing. And I'm going to grab Brawny here. That's pretty much a must grab on all brothers, especially old brothers, whose max fatigue is getting wrecked. Getting a 2 roll in fatigue there is really crappy. I'll take the 4 here in range defense. I'll take the 3 in hit points. And I'll take the 2 in melee skill. Resolve, I would say, pump it to 80, pump it to 90, pump it to 100. Do not pump it past that. You're just wasting points. I'm probably going to get them to about 90-ish. And then I don't think I'm going to pump any more past that. It's just not necessary. Okay, we've got what we need to repair. Everyone's leveled. Hartwig. Is this to travel? No, this is to secure a crypt. I'll need some time to think about this. Let's see what these other new contracts are. Nice. A good traveling contract is good. 250 crowns. We'll accept. If you're wondering why I don't negotiate, it's because it affects your relationship with the town negatively. And this is a good town. We don't want to ruin our relationships with this town. What do you need me to do? You need me to go in search of the Crypt of Midnight. So they want us to go find a spot. Then they want us to come back and get paid to take it out. Got it. I accept this contract. Let's see, what does it say? Find Crypt of Midnight to the north and around the region of Witchmount Hills. So this is Witchmount Hills. Pop up on the mountain. Come over here, pop up on this mountain. Yeah. Well, it's already time to return. It was easier to find than I figured. But 3 Nexurs, we're going to go ahead and take those on. And this place over here. See, this is why I use the mountain terrain. If we hadn't have done that, I'd still be running around over here like, where is it? Where is it? Just the brief popping up onto the white part of the mountain revealed the Crypt of Midnight. We go back, we're going to get an easy 380, which is enough pretty much to pay for the caravan bro if we want him. And we're going to fight these Nexurs too. Oh no, don't run. Don't run. It's almost not worth it to chase them. Especially if we can't catch them quickly. Come on, man. But I'm okay doing it just because... Aw, you jerks. So a random mercenary company came and took them out for me. Whatever. We are the Lords of War. I tried to do it in the accent from Lord of War. Of Nicolas Cage fame. Alright, let's take our cash. Now we're going to get paid to go and defeat the area. I'll need some time to think about this. It's not the right one. It's this one. Nope, I clicked on the same one. It's this one. Alright, secure Crypt of Midnight. Accepted. And this is what I was hoping, that they would have additional men here for recruitment. But they're peddlers and fishermen. Do we just grab the caravan hand? I think so. Hardwick, you're going to join the crew. Please don't suck. Though the work is dangerous, being a caravan hand allowed Hardwick to see the world. Years on the road went without a hitch, until a new caravan master refused to pay him. With just one hand, the caravaner punched his boss and grabbed his wages. He used both legs to run, though. In Hardwick's mind, being a mercenary is a lot like being a caravaner, just better paid. So what do you got, man? Determined, we'll start combat at confident morale if permitted by mood. And quick with bonus 10 initiative. He's got 3 stars in melee skill, 1 in resolve, which is good because his natural resolve sucks. This is about as good as you could have possibly asked for. I'm pretty stoked by that. We can get him a shield. He needs a shield. He also needs armor. That bandana's not going to cut it. Happy to see a dagger here. Man. There's really no armor here for him, unfortunately. And we do need to spend a little money on bread. Just don't die, homie. We'll keep him back. Keep him secret. Keep him safe. And we are not paying anyone, which is pretty sweet. This will be an amazing oath for later in the game when we've got a full company. Just check our health real quick. Health is fine. Herbert, you gotta make it through, homie. We're gonna switch helmets here. Alright, it's the dead. Our first time fighting the undead here. A pitchfork for me. That would be nice. Some high ground here as well. Some weird high ground too. Okay. Let's back it up and see what kind of position we can make. The undead are dumb. They will move forward. I'm thinking this is where we're going to go. There's even a wall back here. Weird position. And they've got some dangerous weapons. The fact that they kind of have the ranged advantage with their pitchforks is a little crappy. Yeah, let's get up here. Let me see. What kind of elevation are we working with? See how they move. Hanso's, or Hasso rather, his position is going to be the most important. I want to switch him with Hartwig. Actually, I don't want Hartwig anywhere near the combat, actually. This is a good position for Landrick. Hartwig I want there. Hasso I want there. We can let them come up this way. We want them targeting Landrick and Hasso. If they come up this way, Hasso's got good targets. But they actually don't have... He doesn't have good targets if they come up the other way. Let's wait here. I don't like my position. I think my position kind of sucks. We're going to back up here. You stay there. And here. I think this is the play. Hasso will be able to attack from either direction. But they won't be able to come up and take the high ground from me. And if they want to engage on the high ground, which they will, they have to fight Landric. And if they circle around the other way, they have to fight Heribert, who has AoE weapon. This position can't attack anything. We'll idle here. So keep in mind that I can't attack 2 tiles down. And I also can't attack from behind these ruins. So you see here, I can't attack these guys. I need them to be 1 level below me. This is okay for now. Nice. Pretty much exactly how we drew it up. We can give them this high ground and put them in a 1v1. We'll take the 83 there. We whiff. We missed an 83 and 2 86s. This is why men who play Battle Brothers go mad. Or become hardened bastards. This is a tough position for Landric. But check that out now. Now we're in the mix. And I'm willing to step in here even though it makes us vulnerable to the pitchforks. I don't think they're going to target me. We're going to put a shield up. And it makes them kind of a juicy target. But we got a triple surround here. We should be able to kill this guy. Yeah, they're going to target him, look. Because his armor sucks. Everything about him kind of sucks. Good, good hit. Excellent. And now we take a round swing. Pretty bad. That could have been 2 kills. And instead it was no kills. So undead do come back to life if you weren't aware. Cutting their head off prevents that. This is really bad for Heribert. Him whiffing his easy attack was extremely detrimental. Not getting that kill also means he's probably dead. This sucks. We had a good strategy going in. And I feel like we're about to lose Heribert. We stepped in here primarily to give them additional targets. Now we step down. A kill there pretty much saves him. And we're hurt. We're going to step back. I'd like to step on top of them and try to take their weapon from them. Even if he hit us, he shouldn't have killed us. That guy doesn't have a weapon. We're not going to be scared of him. And unfortunately, Heribert has multiple wounds now. His melee defense is low, which is pretty bad for a guy who's not using a shield. This is pretty bad. I got a little greedy with my placement here. I was about to say, all it takes is 1 attack from this guy. Let's get the kill there before he gets a chance to attack. Don't kill me, bros. Lots of terrible whiffs. But now we've just got to deal with one unarmed zombie on the high ground. Smash the spacebar. About to say, let's please finish that dude before he gets a chance to kill Hartwig. This is becoming brutal. Get him. There we go. Oh my god. Whew. With an additional injury on Herbert. And not much gear to show for it. But the mission is complete. And the undead have been vanquished. Herbert, your much deserved level. Colossus putting you up to a nice 82 HP. Not getting the best rolls, but we'll take the rolls you do have, and we'll take this as an opportunity just to pump your resolve. A natural 4 is not bad. I want to get you to at least like 60. 50 is a really good early resolve level. Means you probably won't break even when things start going poorly for us. And they no longer have terrified villagers. Awesome. Alright. And last but not least here, we're going to escort a caravan as a chance to heal. Any purchasing we want to do here? Yes. The tools here are quite well priced, as is the beer. And then we can sell some of this junk. Keep the pitchfork. And let's go. And this will be the exciting caravan conclusion to today's episode. Once again, big thanks to everyone who stuck around. Big thanks to everyone who left a comment in the last episode, making the YouTube algorithm show off this video to more and more people. Super huge. Oh no. Oh god. Do we have any help? I didn't even see the size of our caravan. Oh, thank God. Okay. There's a berserker here. That is not good. Not good at all. This high ground here is interesting. But the thing about caravan dudes is they don't step forward until we do. God, we are so hurt. Oh my god. They've got, I mean, some weaponry. They just have no armor. We just need them to buy time for us to get the kills. This is so bad. Orcs charge in and stun. Yep. Yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. Engage, you worthless dogs. We're going to go for the berserker. We took out all of his armor. They don't have much, but they do have a little bit. Not good. Not good at all. Shield wall up. Although if they stun me, it'll take it down. Jesus. This is an incredibly difficult early game fight. Even if we were in great shape with a couple more brothers, this would still be a dangerous fight. Yeah, he's dead. Oh no. Hasso being stunned is awful. He absolutely had to land that shot, or else he's dead. If he hit him, he had a chance to kill him. Or at least do enough damage to discourage him. Nice, little backstabbing. We might be able to kill the berserker. That is crazy. Herbert might be okay. But Hartwig is dead. Alright, Hartwig is not dead, but Hartwig is brutally injured. This is great. They killed the Berserker, which means I don't get the kill, which does suck. But with that kill, they are panicking a little. This is so greedy. And we whiff again! Ah! That was so greedy. And we just killed Heribert. My god. I just hoped he would do work. And them getting their 2 men killed plus me getting my men killed has kind of helped them stabilize their morale here. Hartwig is dead. Everyone who's not heavily armored, surprise, surprise, is dead. Nice. Yeah, I'm not engaging there. Let's see how this fight ends if all of our brothers are dead. We might want to take this one again, but in the next episode, guys. I'm checking my time right now, and I do have some classes soon. Hasso is getting wrecked. Hasso might die. You need to fight, you nerd. Okay. Alright, you did it. He's got a good weapon. It's basically like a tier 2 machete. Now we're two-handing the arming sword, which means bonus damage. I'm gonna fight this to the end just for fun. The fact that this dude isn't stepping in to help me is unbelievable. The fact that we're getting smashed by orcs this early in the game is unbelievable. Screw you, dude. It's over. And Hasso and Hartwig survive. A weakened heart, that's terrible. And then traumatized, and then Heribert is dead. Yeah, I don't think we'll be accepting their results. But guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Brett, channel's Good Talk Gaming, and as always, y'all, I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.